Yes. Oh, yes. We're back, guys. We are back. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, like always. Thank you for tuning in to Cal Culture Radio. It is Turned Up Thursday. Hakeem, what's cracking like and what's cracking like and what is cracking like, my dude?
What's good, family? You know we here, man. Loving, living life, enjoying it, and
Yeah,
let's get cracking.
hey, you ain't lying about that. You are living life, man. So, Hakeem, what's going on, man? I see you over there on TikTok. You went over there and got viral, man. What's
I
happening over
did,
there, man?
I
Huh?
did. Come on, hey, CCR don't play, man. You know we putting numbers on the board. Who fucking with us?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Them numbers are crazy, crazy
Yeah,
numbers. Man. I didn't even know you went. I
yeah.
didn't
I
know you
went
went
viral.
viral, man. That's just crazy, man. Man, shout out to the beautiful and lovely Evelyn Perez, the first one in the building, over there showing us love on KR Culture Radio. And also Ash A is also in the building. Ash A, it's been a minute, man. Great to see you. Great to see you. Great to see you. You guys be cloud watching, man. We really do great to see you guys. Like always, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those back now watching us on Rumble, X, TikTok, Bingo Live. Man, the list goes on and on, man. We're on all major platforms. We take on Rumble, you know what I mean, Kick, Twitch. Make sure you guys
Basic.
follow us. It's so very important for you guys to follow us so you never miss it when we go live. And I ain't gonna lie, I came outside. That weather is nice. Nice
No,
weather.
it is
It makes you just want to sleep, have a sleepover right outside with your baby. With your baby girl.
basic.
When I meet your baby girl, I meet your girl.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
thing
good.
we just going to go outside and just have a campfire. Miami is
That's it.
beautiful outside, man.
Somebody rocking, knocking the boots.
I keep people don't know that song, man. And I want to too, somebody commented on the one about Outkast when you was doing the lyrics. They say you did the lyrics wrong. They say that's not how it goes. Oh, I don't know, man. Somebody said that at Reddick, man. Shout out to Reddick, man. Shout out to our
Shout
Reddick
out
guys,
to
man. Maybe you hold us down over there. First thing first, moving along to sports. When it comes to sports, man. Today is Thursday night football. For those that do watch the NFL, you got the Jets versus the New England Patriots, which is kind of like a rival game. Jets, Jets. Let's go Jets. But Jets right now ain't really playing too good. I consider them to probably lose tonight. But anyway, this is not about the Jets, but we're also gonna go right here to Travis Hunter. Hakeem Travis Hunter right now is out for the remaining of the season. The season when it comes to Jacksonville Jaguar, and the reason being, Hakeem he got hurt while in
wow.
practice. Sad story. Because I was wondering how come last week
Mhm.
Sunday he didn't play due to the fact was he was hurt. He got hurt during practice, so he had to go. He had to do an ongoing knee surgery. The surgery went well, so he's home right now resting, but he will be out for the remaining of the season. So Hakeem, don't get me wrong, this rookie, Travis Hunter did get his first career touchdown a couple of games back. He was averaging about 40 yards a game, and also he was doing good as cornerback, but he unfortunately got hurt during practice. What is your thoughts on Travis Hunter being out for the remainder of the season?
Man,
We lost you.
early in his career.
There you go. Much better.
So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's so bad that we lost him so early in his career. So I hope that um he's good. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's doing good and he's doing well. So he just got he's just hurt. He's just hurt right now. He will be back next season, and I think he's going to even be more stronger than ever before. But they say rookies tend to get hurt. Their first season they tend to get hurt because the field is different from college. So he finally got his feet wet. He finally got that NFL, that professional football experience. So next year he's going to come out even more powerful than ever before. So shout out to him, but it sucks that he's out for the remainder of the season, but he'll be right back. Shout out to White House who's also in the building. He say Mike Irvin had some injury early in his career. You see, it's well known, Hakeem. People tend to
Okay.
have injury early in their career. It was just good because, but then remember, their body's going to adapt to the field and adapt to that type of environment. But shout out to Travis Hunter. I ain't gonna lie, he came out balling. He came out balling, so he deserved that rookie contract. He came out like balling. Moving on to other trending news when it comes to sports. Always shout out to Jordan. So John Morant is John Morant is not doing too good, Hakeem, when it comes to aspect of Memphis Greasy in the NBA, man. So everybody are telling him, John Morant, come over, because it's rumored that he's gonna get traded. So everybody's telling him in the arena, come over to New York Knicks. We're gonna take care of you. Come over. And this is his response to it. Go ahead.
Yeah. If he goes to the New York Knicks, it's over with. New York is going to be a championship team.
Wow. Okay, let's hear him in then.
I stamp on that.
Yo, John, come to New York, bro. I'm cool. Love you, bro. Can we take a picture?
So now look, I came. So New York fans are welcoming him in. So it's rumored that he has a trade. It's rumored that he might be traded. So if he do get traded in New York Knicks, you say it'll be over with, even though they got Jalen Brunson. Because Jalen
Brunson, they got what they got what's the Dominican kid?
Cat.
They got Jalen Brown. They got Cat and Ja Morant. All three of them. Listen, Jalen Brunson and Cat got them to where they at right now. Then you get somebody this nigga, it's over with. Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie, because John Morant, he is known as being a facilitator, and he quit on his feet. So that would be a good look. Whatever team he go to, he's gonna perform well. There's also rumor too that he's behind the scene, he's talking to the Heat. They say that's the rumor. Remember, all these are rumor. None of this is confirmed. Waha even coming, he said the Knicks need a big man. They do need a big man, but they have Cat. Cat normally average about 12 rebounds a game. So
yeah,
Cat there, I think they do good when it comes to rebound. And they got Josh Hart. So them two, like, they do good when it comes to like rebound. I think they need someone quick on their feet, like Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's quick, but Jalen Brunson can't do everything, especially when it comes to the playoffs.
Yeah. He's a good shooter, huh?
Yeah, no, you're right. He is. He's a
good shooter.
He's a very good shooter. And also, when it comes to sports too, we back at Dallas Mavericks. We talking about Cooper Flag, the rookie. You talked about him like last show when we were talking about the whole aspect of what's his name? Remember the GM manager, the one that got let go. Nico Hurstman, how he got let go. So Cooper Flag finally responds, and this is his thoughts on it. Hold on, before I do the Cooper Flag, Whitehead comes in. Whitehead also said that they will be taking the ball out of Brunson's hand. Yes, they will be taking the ball out of Brunson's hand, but Brunson been doing too much. I don't know. You saw Whitehead last game with New York. He actually got hurt. He got hurt when he passed the ball. So it shows you that he is doing too much. So here's Cooper Flag response to the general manager being let go. Oh, hold on. It must be a clip. Give me 1 second. Oh, there it is. My bad. I can't even see the. There we go. Oh, there it is. I was trying to find a white part.
I mean, for me, it's about basketball. Obviously, I didn't have an incredibly long relationship with Nico, but from when I knew him, he seemed like a really great guy, and we had a really solid relationship. End of the day, I'm here to play basketball, and whatever goes on, above me, it's above me. So I can't worry about it too much. I'm just gonna keep trying to show up and be who I am and try and get better every single day.
What was your reaction to the news yesterday that Nico was fired?
I mean, for me, it's about basketball. Obviously, I didn't have an incredibly long relationship with Nico, but from when I knew him, he seemed like a really great guy, and we had a really solid relationship. End of the day, I'm here to play basketball, and whatever.
So there you have it, Hakeem. That's his thoughts. He didn't really have too much thought about Nico because remember you got to keep in mind too. Remember he's a rookie. He just got there. He don't really have a built relationship like the other players do, like Anthony Davis and also Luka Doncic, who was with him for a very long time. But go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on Cooper Flag? Talking about it seemed like he don't really have a nonchalant.
Yeah, it's weird because you should be able to have something constructive to say, but just have nothing to say at all just seems weird to me. Nico has a part of you being drafted there.
Yes.
That's the weird part about that. So how you don't have an opinion about somebody who helped you get drafted there, who they was looking at the stats and say, hey, let's take Cooper Flag. Like, come on, dude. Like,
But
how
he
you
probably
don't
don't
have
have a relationship. He probably don't have that ongoing relationship like Luka Doncic did. Because some of the GMs, they just they'll recruit you and that's it, and they probably won't even see you. Like how the balls be on top. Somebody like like a regular worker, they be on top. They don't really see their employees unless something major happen. So they probably have that same type of relationship. So and not only that, but Waha is also speculating too. He said it might be the Las Vegas Mavericks coming soon. That would be interesting.
I
If they
believe
sell
it.
a team to Las Vegas. You believe it?
I could think it's happening. Las Vegas, listen, if Las Vegas get a sports team, it's just gonna revitalize the area. Just point blank
Las
period.
Vegas already got sports. They got football, they got hockey, and now
Who-
they're gonna have a baseball team, which when I went over there in Vegas, they already built it in on the strip. But
What football
having
team
a
they got?
basketball team, it won't surprise me one bit.
What football team they got?
The Raiders.
The Raiders is over there?
Yeah, Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, they're not Oakland no more. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, they always say, "Give me the Raiders." Yeah, they in Vegas. Yeah,
Okay, I'm
they bought them
tweaking
out.
it.
Yeah, they bought them. Especially when everybody down doing sports betting, which we're gonna talk about shortly when it comes to money. But yeah, that's what it is. And not only that, but we're going right back. I came to the boxing world because I think you already know we talked about that already. Remember Devontae Davis? Remember he canceled the fight between him and Jake Paul because Jake Paul said the reason why he canceled the fight because he was dealing with legal action when it came to domestic violence over here in South Florida. But however, Jake Paul will still be coming to South Florida on December, but instead he will be facing Anthony Joshua, which also is a good fighter. He is a good fighter. So they believe that this fight probably might end in one round because all Jake Paul fights are paid fights.
Yes.
But go ahead, your thoughts on that.
I'm gonna explain something to you about Anthony Edwards. If Anthony doesn't beat this fight, then I know it's fixed. Anthony is a problem.
He is. Anthony Joshua
It's
is
a
a big problem.
problem. So
But it's fixed. We know it's fixed.
it has to be fixed.
And it will be built, and God, it will be premiering on Netflix. I ain't gonna lie, this fight right here looks fixed. Shout out to D that's in the building. D say they can't move out of Dallas. That's a major city. It is a major city. But keep in mind, it will be even more of a major impact if they go to Vegas. Because Vegas, you got everybody around the world go to Vegas because of the strip, because of the casino, because of gambling. It will make that franchise even more powerful. So I was telling people, don't be surprised next year if the Raiders go to the Super Bowl. I was telling them that. Don't be surprised next year if the Raiders go to the Super Bowl. Suppose Tom Brady is part owner with the Raiders. Keep that in mind. But when it comes to this game, when it comes to boxing and Hakeem right here, Anthony is a problem. It's a problem, but you know he's gonna fix him because allegedly Devontae Davis, he was offering him like over $30 million for that fight. Over $30 million. And he turned it down. So just imagine how much they're offering him.
Yeah, and and Anthony Joshua's a heavyweight champion. Yeah. So I'm saying if Anthony gets knocked down or if Anthony loses his fight, I don't trust boxing anymore. Because Anthony Joshua is not nothing to play with. I don't care what
everybody saying in the comments is a stage fight. Everybody saying in this comment, it's gonna be staged.
Like that London boy is not to be played with. I don't know what's going on. So, I hate that.
Yeah. Let's see again. Not only that, it's going to make numbers because it will be on Netflix. And why High comes in, he's talking about the same thing when it comes to the aspect of the Mavericks going to Vegas. He said the owners of the Mavericks are casino investors. I didn't know that. Why High be coming in with the sources, man.
You do. It's gonna hurt Dallas if they lose that team. They really don't got nothing. You got the Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Mavericks. What baseball team they
And
got?
Dallas hockey, and also
Dallas
baseball.
Hockey. And also baseball. So if they lose a basketball team, that's it. It'll be more efficient if Las Vegas just built the team from the ground up.
I ain't gonna lie, Hakeem. Vegas is becoming more and more powerful. Well, we're gonna talk about that shortly. Now, actually, we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about that after this point. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for being here on this Turned Up Thursday. Moving along to money. Money makes the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. You guys gotta understand. Money makes our pockets fat. First thing first, we're going over to Hakeem. We're going over to Kim K, the Kardashians. It seemed like Hakeem. I don't know. We talked about it here. Remember that Kim Kardashian got a new clothing line called Skim. Skim? Is it Skim? Or
Yeah.
is it Skim?
Yeah. Skims. Like I think
Skim.
it's SKIMS, something like that.
Yeah, so Skim is a new clothing line where women are wearing hairy drawers, right? So
Yeah.
they say now, because of that new clothing line, Kim Kardashian net worth is now $1.9 billion.
So I
Go
want
ahead.
people to understand that's estimated net worth. That's just an evaluation. That doesn't mean that it's actual money. So but she's a social media influencer, so she has her influence is going to bring people to buy and stuff like that, but it's really mainly for white girls. Let's just be honest
No,
about it.
but the thing is, I was telling somebody, I was telling my girl this, which is very, very important. Kim Kardashian is like you said, she's a social media and influence icon to the point that
Yeah.
anything she drop, the women gonna buy it and it's gonna sell out. People thought it was
Oh,
a joke.
well,
They were like, there's no way women gonna be wearing hairy drawers. They're wearing the hairy drawers because it's coming from Kim K. That's how
yeah,
powerful she is.
which is crazy. When we all know men like that Kuda Cat shave. We like that Kuda Cat shave
No,
and
there's some men.
smooth.
So there's some men that do like it. They like that. They like that hairy. Some men do like that hairy part of a woman.
Blasphemy. Listen, if you like hairy Kuda Cat, we need to rethink who you are as a man.
No. Some men got that fetish. They like that thing hairy and bushy. So
No.
Remember, you laughing. You think it's a
Listen,
joke? It's not no joke. They
there's
say it
things
ain't
could be
hairy unless it's good.
there's things that could be caught in the hair, lice, all that. Baby, shave that thing off, baby. Let it be smooth. Let it
But
be thin. If you
that's an American concept. You go any part of the world, they don't get their thing shaved.
if you listen, Ron, if she wants to get that cat 8, she gotta shave it.
Well, she made a clothing line with his hairy and it's selling out fast. Shout out to Kim K, man. Moving on to other trending news when it comes to the aspect of money. So, like, right, like, why I always talk about gambling. Here we go. Americans are spending more money on sports betting than actual investing. And Hakeem, we want to know why? Because it's that quick fix. I could put a ticket in, and it's a chance for me. It's like the lottery. I can put a ticket in, and it's a chance for me to win, actually bet, and to me to actually invest my money in a 401k or in the stock market will have to go over a period of time instead of sports gambling. I can just go to the casino right now and put $100 on the Jets to win, and I might win, and I might come back with $200 to $300 every time.
And they're gonna lose every time.
And why you say they're gonna lose every time? Go ahead, your thoughts on that.
Because listen, we've seen, you know what I mean. I've seen a lot of people lose their life over dice games, and I'm going to see a lot of people lose their houses over sports betting.
Yeah,
Listen,
but people are feeling that, okay. And let's keep in mind too, women are now sports betting too on a higher scale, and also playing on going to the casino. So Vegas, the casino world, they're making trillions of dollars right now. I ain't gonna even say billion, trillion of dollars, because people are now not only watching the game, but while they're watching the game, they sports betting. People not watching the game and investing in the game, but watching the stock market and see if it's gonna go up or down. You know what I mean? Shout out to the beautiful Know Your Worth is also in the building.
Know your words. Shout outs.
It's in the building. But people right now, they sports betting. It's what you know, Kawhi,
Listen,
Hakeem tried the fried burger.
no. Ain't nobody eating no fur burger. That
Fur
thing
burger.
gotta be shaved.
Yo, fur burger. He talking about, yeah, I told you some people like it hairy, Hakeem, but anyway, back to the sports. So people are more investing in gambling than actual investing. I think they said the investing numbers are down because people are sports betting. Sports betting, Hakeem, like you say, people are calling other people and they selling their parlays.
Parlay, yeah. But listen here, you lose more than you gain. The odds is always stacked against you. It's just like the casino. The house always wins. If you invest $1 on a parlay into the stock market on Robinhood, you'll make triple the amount of money back within 5 to 10 years than you would in 6 months.
But look, 5 to 10 years, but then I can put in that same. Let's say I put it like $100 a month on the stock market. I can put $100 on the Jets tonight to win, and I could come back with I'll be $400 more richer.
That-
That's the
but,
trend.
but listen, all what happened is depending on if you're doing points or you're shaving points and counting, you can lose quickly. You can lose quickly. Invest in the stock market and not in the parlay. And not in
Last
the
time,
parlay.
last time when it comes to money, I can you understand sports betting is becoming bad to the point that women are telling other women stay away from a man that sports gamble because he's gonna end
That,
up selling your life savings.
hey, they telling the truth. You selling your life away for a parlay.
Last time when it comes to financial,
Hey,
last time when it comes to financial news, so major U.S. ads coming are facing class action lawsuit, Hakeem, because of alleged fixing the air price, especially when it comes to the holiday season. So, guys, if you have not recently gone to the grocery store, you might see a different price hike when it comes to eggs. Like eggs that used to cost like $3.99 for a dozen, now it costing like $5, $6, $7, $8. $8.99 for a dozen eggs. So they are now being sued by the federal government due to the fact is they calling it price gouging, and now that you are pretty much manipulating the consumer, which is us, the American people. So, how can your thoughts on them being pretty much being sued by fixing the prices on these eggs?
this is typically goes on year after year. How many times they people price gouge in us when it was with the mask, when it comes to
Yeah.
medicine? Like, so they're always going to take advantage of a situation. It's us having to be aware that, hey, I think they're pulling a fast one on us and try to circumvent and going to get other places to do that. This is why going to your local farmer markets to buy eggs is cheaper than that. Going to Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's, they really haven't changed their prices. It's only the chain stores where you see issues at Walmart, Winn-Dixie,
Public.
Kroger's,
Public.
Publix, and stuff like that. So, like, you gotta circumvent that stuff, like, and get good, or maybe just hire you some chickens in the back of your yard, and you won't
Some
have to
people are
ever
doing
pay.
that. Some people do. I have a relative that's doing that now. She have her own chicken coop where she collect eggs, which is really really dope. That's really that was really really good to see. I never seen that before. When I saw it, like wow, it gave me some idea. So people are going to that old country standard, or they going to a farmer's market where they can find where they can buy these dozen of eggs for a really affordable price. But these other major companies are facing lawsuits due to the fact of fixing prices just so they can gain an extra $2 to $3 more. And not only that, I learned this too from my mom's too. She always talk about always look for stuff that's on sale, especially when it comes to eggs, because eggs are very expensive. You know, people love their eggs. You saw when we had an egg short, you saw how people went crazy for them. And that was the
Yeah.
best time for them to fix those prices because it was able to manipulate because they knew egg was a hot commodity. And it still is, especially as we go into the holiday season where people are baking, cooking, and stuff like that. So You know, I'm glad they're facing lawsuit because to me it's not right to take advantage of the American people. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody who's watching us on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow us so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble, X, Bingo Live, and also TikTok. Thank you guys so much for tuning in each and every time we go live. Hakeem, this is major big news when we go over to hip hop. So Hakeem, G Unit, your favorite guy, G Unit, 50 Cent, got his own major headquarters.
Wow.
Hakeem, he got it. A dream finally came true. He got it. And he's
Where's that?
Where is it located? In Louisiana. Where he said he's gonna have the filming studio. He has it. It's there, and it's called G Unit. What's your thoughts on pretty much 50 Cent? Pretty much create his own major empire. We already knew he had an empire, but now it's a major empire. I think he's the new P. Diddy of this time. But go ahead.
He is. He bet against the odds. He followed it and he did good business, and now we're seeing. Who knows? We might be signed to the G Unit Empire. You know what I mean? That's how God works sometimes. G Unit.
Yeah, and it's big, and he's in his headquarters. TV film studio is in Louisiana, so that was guys. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all in the Louisiana area, y'all should be able to see the G Units building. Shout out to him, man. The man is doing wonders. So to me, I think he's the P. Diddy of this time. P. Diddy of this time. And moving along to other hip hop news, Hakeem. So Boozy was reached by a TMZ paparazzi, and that was asking him about, of course, his sentencing. And Boozy is thinking Trump might pardon him. Let's take a listen.
Sausage and chicken and waffles.
That sounds delicious. So, first of all, I want to tell you this, that you're a real one, number one. You are a real one.
The realist.
The realist for performing at that young lady's funeral. Like, that is so, honestly, I was like so impressed with you because that's real showmanship. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's a big deal. Were you honored that they called you for that opportunity?
Yeah, I was honored. I ain't going to lie. I kind of got butterflies before I did it. I don't get butterflies because I didn't want, I don't know why. I just, I'm a spiritual person myself, but I thought about it and I was like, we rejoicing.
Yeah.
That's what she wanted before she passed away. She wanted to always see me in concert. And I came there a month before, but she was too sick.
Okay.
So, she ended up passing, so she always wanted to see me. So
now we got to ask you. I know you wanted to hire someone to help you, hopefully get a pardon from President Trump. How is that going? Are you working on that still, or?
Well, I got sentencing on the 21st.
Okay.
I'm still working on it. I'm still trying. As you know, my voice is a loud voice. So I'm still gonna be asking for the president for a pardon. Right now I don't have it, but I'm confident about my situation. I feel good about my situation.
If God forbid, if you do have to go in, what do you plan on working on during your time?
I'm not gonna speak that into because your mouth is a powerful sword.
Yep. Say no more.
I'm not gonna say that I'm going in.
Say no more.
But whatever happens, I just feel like it's God plan,
right.
But I'm going in there chin up, chest high. I'm going in there with confidence and
period
with my family and ready for.
So there you have it, Hakeem. What is your thoughts on Bougie talking about pretty much his lawyers team talking to the President Trump, see you get pardoned, and also him going in to jail pretty much next week on the 21st. My birthday. Go ahead.
He needs to go talk to Kodak Black and see his Kodak Black peoples, and you're gonna have to put up $1 million. That's what Kodak had did, allegedly.
Oh, he paid Trump? What are you saying? What
Yeah.
happened?
Let's not call it pay. Let's say it was a donation.
They'll pay
Let's say
you.
it was a donation. But Kodak is a major artist. I don't even think Trump don't know who Boosie is. You know what I
I think
mean?
do.
Like,
Trump do listen to rap. He listens to a lot of rap, so he knew like how you knew about Kodak Black. He listened to rap. He listened to rap. Trust me, he listened to rap. He listened to rap. But
Kodak.
if Boosie say he's gonna go see his lawyer team is gonna go consult with Trump and see what they can do, more likely I think it might come forward. I think he may be able to get. I think he's gonna get sentencing on the 21st, but then right after Trump gonna probably pardon him right after. That's
Mhm.
what I think what's going to happen because stuff like that takes a while, and you already know Trump is dealing with a lot right now. You know, with the Epstein file, with the economy, and of course the government shutdown being officially over. We're going to talk about it later on in the show. So you know, let's see if we got even room for Boosie to get pardoned. But I think Boosie's a cool guy, so I think he might just he might just pretty much lay that through. Well, Hakeem, you already know. Moving along to other trending news. This one comes over to Hakeem to Brazil. Your favorite man, Kanye West. Hakeem, remember Kanye West say he has the Jews to forgive him. Remember he
Yeah.
said that. So Brazil are saying if Kanye West perform, and he's going over there to Brazil to perform, if he perform Hail Hitler at the concert, he will be arrested.
No.
And that was it. That was it. And remember, and the concert is on November 29th after Thanksgiving. So I'm being honest. Remember, he went to the Jews for forgiveness. So I don't think he will be performing that song. But Brazil saying, officials saying, if he perform that song, he will be arrested. What is your thoughts on Kanye West allegedly might be arrested if he performed that song?
No. Kanye not that stupid, man. But
He's
the fact that Brazil even saying that is even crazy for me.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's real. This is real. This is no folk, guys. You can look it up. This is real. If Kanye West go and perform that song, he will be arrested in Brazil immediately. So if I know Kanye West, he don't do good in jail. He's not one of them guys that's gonna be doing really good in jail. He's not gonna perform the song. He already asked the Jewish community. He went to the rabbi. We already talked about it here for forgiveness. So I think he's gonna be true and nevertheless. Why High comes and say, you know, oh, you talking about the bougie thing? He said, you know, money talks. Yeah, and BS walks. But for Kanye West, I think Hakeem he has a different turn of events. If you notice, Hakeem he hasn't posted anything crazy lately. So I think it's
No.
true. I think he has a change of heart. So he won't be doing that anytime soon. So like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. You already know the government shutdown is officially over. We're going to talk about that later on in the show. But before we do that, Hakeem, Netflix just dropped a new Eddie Murphy documentary and it premiered yesterday. And guess who showed up at the premiere? We're going to take a look right now. Your favorite man, Hakeem. Martin Lawrence showed up and showed some love to Eddie Murphy.
Let's go.
It's been a while since the two have been together. The Eddie Murphy Netflix did premiere is out now. It's actually number 3. It's top number 3 right now. Being with Eddie, it talks about his career, how he transitioned from being an actor, a singer. Hakeem Eddie Murphy did it all, and it's on Netflix. I didn't watch it. I actually saved it because I am going to watch it. It showed you that his hard work did play off, and it showed that Hakeem actually faced discrimination while being in Hollywood. It wasn't easy for him to be this mega star. So now, you know, he lost
Wow.
his career. Now he's more of a family man. He still do movies. He's still writing and directing, but he more focused on his family, building relationships, and you know, people love him. You know, Jerry Seinfeld, Martin Lawrence, list goes on and on. Kevin Hart, everybody looks up to him. I ain't gonna lie, I look up to Eddie Murphy, especially when it comes to acting. So, Hakeem, what's your thoughts on Eddie Murphy premiering his new show on Netflix, and also Martin Lawrence pretty much reunited with him once again? Go right ahead.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm just sad that it took so long that it got to this point. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like these guys were supposed to make something at the height of their career, but they didn't due to their teams. And I'm happy that um Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence have still been able to flourish, and still we can see they're talented 10 years from now. So I just hopefully to see them in a whole different space. And
But
you
you gotta
know,
keep in mind. But you gotta keep in mind. Remember, Martin Lawrence was dealing with a mental breakdown. Remember, he was dealing with like
yeah, I know, I know. He don't look like physically he don't look too healthy.
Yeah, but he's starting to do better. I remember he started to do better because I remember him having an interview with Will Smith, and he was talking about how he's starting to do it. But it's just good to see them two once again, especially him coming over to support Eddie Murphy with his new premiere being with Eddie. It's premiering now, guys, on Netflix. So you ever have time to go see it, go ahead and watch it. It's really, really dope. Just to see someone's career, how it really transited, and show that someone don't give up on their dream, even though the fact it was feeling dealing with racial discrimination. Because remember, he was in that movie on 48 Hours. They didn't expect Eddie Murphy to get that role, and to him for do that, being that impactful in that role. So they show you that these guys really face discrimination when it comes to Hollywood. Moving over, Hakeem, the other trending news, man. You already know, man. We're going over to Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast got his own beach island over there in Saudi Arabia. Hakeem, Mr. Beast is becoming more of a bigger. I don't know what this. I don't know. I don't know what to call this man. What do you call a man like him? I don't know what to call him. He's just
a god.
Blasphemy. But yeah, well, shout out to Mr. Beast, man. He going over there. He having his own theme park in Saudi Arabia. It's going to be really, really dope. It's a festival they having. It's going to be a 45-day event. And here's Mr. Beast speaking on it.
Beastland, my brand new theme park, opens up in less than 24 hours. This thing is the craziest thing I've ever done. I can't wait for you guys to experience this. Make sure you get your tickets before they sell out. Beastland.
There you go, Hakeem. His own theme park in Saudi Arabia. And you know Saudi Arabia is like the golden city. Everybody have money. So you know everybody's going to attend. And you know he's going to record it because he's he is a content creator. So Hakeem, your thoughts on him creating his own theme park?
This just says that where you have to market yourself like a brand. You are the brand, and as you build yourself up. Mr. Beastland is just crazy. He understands business from a standpoint that it's gonna take us years to understand. And I just gotta more commend him on it and learn from him to see how he does it.
He's a content creator. He's just continuing to create content. Remember when he first started, he only had one person watching him. And look at him now. Like, you have over millions of people watching him. And he's not stopping from there. So Mr. Beast is totally, he's just different. He's in a whole different area. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem, I can't believe this is actually still going on. White-only community in Kansas is in development. I didn't believe this is true. I thought we're not even living a day like that, but we still are. So this is actually let's take a watch.
I don't mind.
What, white-only community?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I support it.
We're going to talk about that after we watch the video.
Application process, including a questionnaire and an interview with the Board of Trustees.
How would you defend what you do here?
We're not trying to oppress any other group. In fact, we would want to help other groups also have their own spaces if that's what they want.
Do you understand why some people, though, might see what you're doing as racism?
Sure, of course, but I also don't know exactly what racism is. The concept has shifted over the years. If racism is hating other groups of people, I would say we're not racist. If racism is valuing your racial heritage and wanting to perpetuate it, well then by that definition, yeah, we're racist.
Butch Dale lives in nearby Ravenden. He's a city council member and the fire chief. He says he's not bothered by it.
We live in a free country. I think they have a right to support their views the way they want to. Of course, we all have our different views.
Arkansas civil rights attorney Austin Porter Jr. says what they're doing is against the law.
It violates the 14th Amendment Equal Protection Clause. It violates 42 U.S.C. Section 1982 of the Civil Rights Act, because those laws say that anybody enjoy the same rights to own, sell, possess land as enjoyed by white citizens.
Orwell and the Return to the Land official website both say the community is a private club and therefore exempt from Title II of the Civil Rights Act on public accommodations. That would have to be tested in court.
In order for there to be a case, a lawsuit, there has to be some kind of what's called a case of controversy. Someone tried to obtain ownership or someone tried to live in that particular area. They were denied. And at that point, then a lawsuit could be brought.
Is there something that you have against people of other ethnicities?
No, we are for European heritage. That's our history. That's where we come from. We want to perpetuate that. I think that's very natural. I think all life basically wants to perpetuate what it is. So we're trying to do that.
Is it because you're honoring your ancestry, or is it because you think your ancestry is better than another?
Well, it's mine, and obviously I have a preference for it, but I wouldn't say that it's superior to others in all respects. I think in general, societies get along better when people are more similar. The more dissimilar people are in a society, the harder it is to understand each other. And if you can't understand each other, you can't exactly predict what everyone's going to do. And if you can't predict what they're going to do, it's harder to trust them. And so multiracial, multicultural societies end up
Application process, including a questionnaire and an interview with the board.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on them development and only white community?
I support it.
I do too.
Yeah. I have no issue with that. I want the Indians to have their own community. I want the whites to have their own community. I believe in segregation. But here's what I'm going to have an issue with. When we blacks want to do it, you can't come set up shop over here. You can't have no business over here.
You know it's going to be a major problem. That's always been a major problem with black people.
Oh, yeah. You can't.
That's the only thing I have a pushback with it, because blacks want to do it. They're going to be like, no, you cannot do it. They'll find anything in the law for them not to do it.
Yeah, not to do it.
But look at what High said. I want to highlight his comment. He said, we talk about black community, nothing wrong with the Indians having their own section.
Yeah, I want that. But you're right. But I want us to be able to do it, but no other businesses allowed unless if it's black, African, Caribbean in our section. If you want to have your own community, go right ahead. We will not buy much. We won't spend with you. We won't shop with you. We won't date with you. We won't trade with you. We'll trade with the Africans and the Caribbeans. I support the whites having their own community. But please don't come trying to get any inventions, any help, or anything like that. Let's take it back to segregation.
That was seem like what it was going. A lot of people say they didn't have an issue with segregation. They were saying it was later when Martin Luther King came on board that when people said, "Hey, wait a minute." But like shout out to Kareem Stevie, that's also in the building. She said, "Good evening." But yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have an issue with it. Somebody asked me, I do not. I do not have an issue with it.
No, yeah.
They are free as American people to do what they want. Choose to do what they want, live the way they want to live. Hey, it is what it is. But if another race of people trying to do it and you try to shut them down for it, then that's when I say, okay, we can have the conversation. Know your words, say, oh, that's interesting. It is. It's very, very interesting. But this has been going on for years. And this they've been doing this. I'm glad they're making this publicly known, because back then they wasn't making it publicly known. So now they're making it publicly known that, hey, guys, I'm letting y'all suckers know that, hey, this is what's actually going on. Moving on to the main topic of today's show. So the government shutdown is officially over. So what did that mean for American people? So that's the thing people are trying to run around. After 45 days, 45 days and 45 nights, the government shutdown is officially over. It went to the voting got passed. It went to the Senate. Then it went to the House, and Donald J. Trump signed it today. So the government shutdown is officially over. So everybody is excited about that. But let's head over to the new conference talking about what is next for the American people.
Signed a bill into law to end the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. The question now is, how long will it take to get everything up and running again? Let's start with air travel. Airlines say it'll take a couple of days to get back to normal operations, and that's only after they get a green light from the Federal Aviation Administration. But the FAA says they'll only give the okay when enough air traffic controllers are back on the job, and that depends on when they'll get back pay. Remember, the shutdown has gone on for so long that those people missed 2 full paychecks during the shutdown.
Anywhere from 24 to 48 hours after the government opens, they're going to get a photo ID and 70% of their pay. The remaining 30%, I think, will come in about a week after the government opens.
Remember, federal workers, including air traffic controllers, are entitled to back pay under the Government Employee Fair Treatment Act of 2019. And in all, about 730,000 federal employees have been required to work without pay during the shutdown. This law also requires federal agencies to issue retroactive payments as soon as possible instead of waiting for those scheduled pay dates. According to the Office of Personnel and Management, when furloughed workers would have to return to work would have to be tailored to the specific situation, but it's typically as soon as possible. Plus, Congress's reopening bill includes language to reverse the administration's firings during the shutdown, so all those people would have to return to work too. Even the Capitol would have to resume normal operations and tours soon. Back in 2019, the Smithsonian reopened their doors just 4 days after the shutdown ended. And then there's SNAP benefits. How long it will take approximately 42 million Americans to get their food benefits in full really depends. These are federally funded benefits, but they are handed out by the states. While the bill only funds the government fully through January 30th, it does fund SNAP through September of next year. So even if the government shuts down again in the new year, SNAP benefits will be safe. President Trump has signed a bill into law to end the law.
Praise the Lord.
The shutdown is over. And they said by January, everything should be officially up and running. All the people, all the federal workers will be getting paid. Everything pretty much will resume back to normal. But before that, right now, people that do have the SNAP benefit, it is partial. They do have a partial payment. Right now, some people have not received a full payment in full when it comes to SNAP program, and also when it comes to TSA. I'm gonna show this clip too. They're speculating that they are getting a bonus for those that did continue to go to work, even though they was getting paid. Some was getting food at their job and stuff like that, but they're also getting a bonus. So everything seems like getting right back to normal, but it's still gonna be chaos, Hakeem, when it comes to holiday season. But go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on the government shutdown being officially over, and also what's next for the American people?
I love the fact that they went and settled the deal. I like that they had a mechanism to protect SNAP for next year. But we need to have some mechanism to protect air traffic controllers and other vital points of the American society. Like, it should make no sense that air traffic controller should have been not funded because everybody needs to travel. So that's my whole thing with that.
Me too. That's the thing, especially when we head into the holiday season. They gotta find something. They gotta work something out because around Thanksgiving people tend to travel heavily. So them not being able to work and trying to get everything back into the way orders that it used to be, it's going to be a minute because remember you lost trust in your employees because they wasn't getting paid. Now they're getting paid. It's like really, really good, but still, it's still not good. Now I remember Bernie Sanders. Remember, biggest thing was about the healthcare. Remember, Hakeem? That's what he was talking about. Or we were talking about the shutdown. Here's Trump commenting on saying, "Hey, they're trying to work something out to see if they can come with a better affordable care act."
No, definitely. And to be honest with you, Ron, we should be able to get to a point where we have something that mirrors universal health care. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. To you.
Yeah. We should have something that healthcare should be free for all Americans. I don't think we should pay for it, but I think that's just one of my wacky ideas. And I'll land on that.
I hear you. I can't give you 1 second. I got some running in the background. Okay, sounds better, Hakeem. My bad. I had something running. So we're gonna go over there. We're gonna go over there to Trump talking about the Affordable Care Act, how he's working with the Democratic Party and he's trying to get everything situated. Give me 1 second. We're gonna play that clip right now.
Is willing to work with anyone, including the other party. We'll work on something having to do with health care. We can do a lot better. We can do great. So much money is involved, and we're willing to pay so much money to the people. So we're going to pay a lot of money to the people. They're going to go out and buy their own health care, and we're going to forget this Obamacare madness. So I'm always willing to work with anyone.
Oh, the way he said, Hakeem, he's willing to work with the Democratic Party. And so let's find a better, affordable health care. So the Obamacare, Trump realized that it wasn't really that good. So they're going to find something that American people can have their own affordable health care and they don't have to depend too much on the government. But what's your thoughts on that, Hakeem?
Horrible idea. No. Hey, I'm here. Horrible idea. You should look what White House say. Give Americans money for health care. We'll buy cars and homes and clothes. No. You should just give Americans free health care. Allocate a fixed expenditure of the budget. You should have for people who make below a certain amount. They should have free health care. Whenever you lose your job, you should have free health care. But if you work and can afford it, or if you can get health care at your job, you get it. Other than that, giving Americans money is the most worstest thing you can do.
Yeah, that's why I agree with why I second that agreement with why I had too, because if you give American people the money, they're gonna use it on certain things that's not gonna benefit them long term. But give American free. Remember universal health care. Remember they always preach about that too. Like, hey, they should do a universal health care. It's gonna be really, really good for the American people. But you know, when it comes to stuff like that, it tends to be like very, very shaky. You know what I mean? Very, very shaky when it comes to stuff like that. But let's see how things go around, man. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem. So you already know, if you know now, Antonio Brown, Hakeem, we talked about him before. Remember, he turned himself in. Now Antonio Brown is free. He plays bail today, and he's out. And this is what the news had to say about Antonio Brown being out in South Florida.
Telling him there that he's not in.
I can't replay that again.
AB walking out of jail and embracing his attorney Mark Eiglarsh, waiting for him on the other side, telling him there that he's not interested in talking to us. But as soon as he turns his face to the right, he notices the conch food truck is open for business.
We saw him come out and we just called him over to the truck to give him a meal.
Brown, without thinking about it twice, made his way straight to the fruity dressed conch for a cup.
God is great.
I didn't know he would stop, but I mean, he showed love to us.
Brown's partner is on a plane from Dubai back to South Florida, so his attorney picked him up, ordered an Uber, and made sure he got home.
We're extremely grateful that he's out after over 40 days of incarceration. He's extremely eager to rejoin his family, who he loves dearly.
40 days because attorney Eiglarsh says that's the time Brown was in custody in Dubai. Then law enforcement officers came, picked him up, and extradited him to New Jersey. Days later, he made it back to South Florida to face an attempted second-degree murder charge.
Reasons for going to Dubai are questioned. He's given multiple different reasons for why he went.
I have documents that evidence an ongoing business in Dubai, and he went there in May before any warrant was issued.
Back in May, investigators say Brown fired a shot that may have grazed a victim's neck during an underground boxing match in Little Haiti.
Was the victim shot? Was he actually struck by this bullet?
I don't believe so, Judge.
This case is clearly overcharged as an attempted second-degree murder. Even the judge said, at worst, we're talking about aggravated assault. Secondly, we have a strong self-defense case.
There you have it, Hakeem. What's your thoughts on? Do you think Antonio Brown gonna win this case? I think he's gonna win it. What's your
I gotta feel he's gonna win this case too. I just think that it is overcharged. I think they're forcing it, and they just need to let the man go. and call it a day.
No, but
I had to
no,
go.
because the aspect somebody got, because remember somebody shot a gun. That's the only problem.
Yeah,
Nobody,
yeah.
he would have just got off with aggravated assault because someone shot a gun. That's why they say attempted murder charge.
So hear me out with that. I do understand that, but I do understand that wherever Antonio Brown go, they be trying him. They be trying to flex on him. So I don't know if this was self defense, but I got a feeling that with the amount of money he got and the lawyers, he'll be able to get off.
Yeah, me too. He will be. I think so too. He will be able to get off too as well. Moving along to other trending news on this Turned Up Thursday, Hakeem too. We moving along to Apple. Apple doing something creative and something new. So Apple officially launched digital ID. It's a new way to add ID such as U.S. passport on in your Apple Wallet in the United States. So this is a good way for you guys. Don't no longer need your passport because now it's in your Apple Wallet. So you can just go ahead and show it to TSA and you can walk on straight on through. Hakeem, that was a lot of people speculating when it came to aspect of the government shutdown. They would say they were doing a lot of things when it come to aspect of AI, because if you go look up China don't have no TSA, Hakeem. They just got facial recognition and walk straight on through the gate. But Hakeem, your thoughts on Apple allowing consumers, American people, to use pretty much their ID passport on their Apple Wallet? Your thoughts on that
So
one?
I want to know if the government is going to allow this. I want to know if they're working with the government to allow this. I want to know the implication of IDs being copied. I want to know if there's anybody can make fake IDs with these digital wallets. So you know what I mean? Like so many things is running through my head, Ron, to be like, hey, because you can make a fake person in AI, or you can make something similar to somebody. Like we got this new technology with great implications on it. So if this digital ID, then I mean that you're taking pictures of somebody, or you know what I mean, and if it's for the
I think by the recognition, they're able to verify if it's true or not, if it's real or not. Because remember, you got to put it through the machine. Now, when in China, and when they use the face recognition, go through the airport, they go by your body sensors, so nobody can go and fake to be you. So I think they might be going on the same type of level, but in the aspect that you got to scan it. Because remember, you got to give you, because they know people stuff get stolen. Remember, it got your ID, so they have a visual imprint of you. But you make a good point with this technology thing. The thing could be very, very scary. Good point. Good point. I ain't really think about that until now, man. Moving on to other trending news, so this one is actually major. This actually went viral pretty much the other day when it came to aspect of, I don't know if you remember Steve Wilkos show. The Steve Wilkos show is pretty much, it's a very interesting show. I've
seen that.
It's like a Murray when they talk about who is the father, fraternity tag, drama, toxicity, you name it. So someone contacted the Steve Wilkos show and they talk about, hey, it would be good if you could do a DNA test on Blueface and Krishan Rock. And his response.
Day I saw this girl calling the Steve Wilkos show, Krishan Rock and Blueface, and she was like, "You got to have him on your show." And I responded to the comment, "I don't know who these people are," and I've never left a comment on anything where I got just unbelievable response. I told my wife about it, and she gave it to one of our producers who I guess is working on it, trying to get these people. And it's still just blowing up. Maybe somebody out there can explain to me what the hell is going on with this Krishan and Blueface. I have no idea, but I would like to know. So fill me in, folks.
And I can't. Krishan Rock did respond. His response.
Steve Wilkos, bro. I did not call you. I got 12 siblings. I don't talk to not one sibling but Petey, my little brother. Nobody called you, sir. We all sound alike. Nobody called you, sir. That's one. Okay, that's one. Two, we know who baby this is. Okay? It's Jonathan Porter's. The only reason why I'm responding, because Steve Wilkos, a man that I grew up with, like you don't even know, he's on a channel with no cable. The hood can watch Steve Wilkos. I love Steve Wilkos. But don't bring Steve Wilkos into something that's trying to kill me. Now Steve Wilkos is jumping on that DNA train. Man, Steve, hit me up. We can work something out on some other tip, on some positive stuff, bro. This is.
I think. What's your thoughts on that one? I ain't gonna lie. I think she should do the show.
I think that baby need to get tested though.
So I'm saying, why not do the show? If you so confident about the show, just go ahead and do the show. I would just say go ahead and do the show.
Unless you don't know, if she's not, listen, if you confident on that's your baby, get tested.
I agree. I would say go ahead. She should go ahead and do the show. I totally agree. 110%. She should go ahead, do the show, and just get it out of the way. Then now that it'd be good for ratings, it'd be good for you guys because you know you guys will get a check. And it's up your popularity. I don't know why she just go ahead and do the show, but chances are her producers here in the row, they're gonna do the show because that show Hakeem's gonna do numbers.
Yes,
so go ahead and do the show. Moving on to other trending news, Hakeem. So you don't want to believe it. I think Hakeem this week, Wicked come out. So by Wicked come out, they're doing a premiere, and then somebody will try. A fan got too close to what was Adrian Grande, and it wasn't too pretty. Let's take a watch. Yeah, Hakeem, these fans be they be doing too much. These fans be doing way too much. Too much. He came out of nowhere. Like, come on.
Are you okay?
Luckily, Ari was okay. Ari did not get hurt. Ariana Grande didn't get hurt. But Hakeem, your thoughts on the fan these fans be doing way too much. But go ahead.
They be doing way too much. They need to stay in their lane and let these people live their life. It's just weird. Y'all weird.
How do you get through the red carpet through security? That's the crazy thing.
They be doing all types of stuff. That's why fandom is so serious, and people need to protect themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cynthia was like a bodyguard. Cynthia was like, she was like, Ari, you okay? Ari was okay. She was fine, guys. She wasn't really hurt, really harmed. But yeah, the premiere is actually tomorrow. So it actually show worldwide tomorrow. You know it's going to be sold out. People have been waiting for a very long time for Wicked. And the way they promoted this movie, Hakeem, was billions of dollars. So people are definitely going to go and see that movie, Wicked. But man, these fans do a little bit way too much. I don't understand these people. I don't understand these people at all. And these people be doing way too much, man. Moving along to other trending news before we head up on out of here. So AOC went in on the Republican and the Democrats during the debate over funding and reopen the government. Here, let's go ahead and play that clip before we head up on out of here.
Clark is recognized for 1 minute.
It is great. It is great that Democrats have a line of people who are willing to fight for working class Americans from coast to coast in this country, because God forbid that we have a member of the Republican caucus who stands up and actually wants to extend the Affordable Care Act so that people with cancer, insulin, and issues across all sorts of healthcare issues across this country have their health insurance protected and extended throughout 2026. It is unconscionable that what we are debating right now is legislation that will give 8 members of the United States Senate over $1 million apiece. And we are robbing people of their food assistance and of their health care to pay for it. How is this even on the floor? How can we as members of Congress, Republican or Democrat, vote to enrich ourselves by stealing from the American people. That is what this legislation does. In fact, Senator Graham just went before the press earlier today saying he was going to seek well over $1 million from the American people from this. We cannot support it, and we cannot stand for it. Thank you.
That's right. I agree with her, Hakeem. But Hakeem, your thoughts and everything she said, especially when it comes to aspect.
No, me too. This is criminal. I could see us messing with a lot of other things, but healthcare and food stamps, we have to leave that alone. And childcare and care for mothers. Like these things within that ecosystem, we need to make sure we protect that. Everything else we could play around, play around with taxes, but health and food, like, come on, man, we got to come to a medium in a bipartisan situation to start to help the American citizen. We're already they're squeezing us dry. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to say.
And I don't know what to say either, but I would say now the government open, Trump has to find a way to find a better Affordable Care Act for the American people, because insulin is expensive, cancer is very expensive. We could go on and on and on. Heart disease very expensive to take care of. So we got to make it easier for American people. And I'm down for universal health care because they have it in other countries. I don't understand why have they not implemented here, but we're in the United States, homeland of the money, homeland of the greed, and this is have to change. We got to make it easier for American people. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, special shout out to everybody watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Make sure you follow. So very important, you guys, to follow us so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also X. Shout out to those right now watching us on Bingo Live and also TikTok. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that love button. Make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow us so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to you guys that always like our shorts, that respond to our shorts, that commented. You guys are making Chaos Culture Radio the biggest thing on the planet. Guys, also very important, you go to Chaos Culture Radio description. In the description where you can find the Chaos Culture Radio store where I had on the Chaos Culture Radio t-shirt, the hat, the coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the Chaos Culture Radio store. It's also pinned on top of the chat. And some of you guys may see a little small t-shirt in front of you guys' screen. So if you see that, go ahead, click on it, and lead you guys right over to the Chaos Culture Radio merch. And also, guys, also very important, go to Chaos Culture Radio community tab or post where we leave out and pretty much give you guys important information like Prince Hakeem book, Raising Kings, Black Love, and also his album that's out now, and his new album is about to get ready to drop. And also he left a song sample for you guys on the Chaos Culture Radio short, so you guys can take it. So you guys are going to go and take a look at it. It's one of his singles that's about to get ready to drop. But on his birthday, his second album officially do drop. But before we leave you guys, I want to leave you guys with this. For all you TSA workers, this is good news for you guys. This was actually news that broke today that y'all are about to receive a $10,000 bonus check for you guys that was pretty much working during the government shutdown. All you TSA workers. And not only that, but thank you guys so much for working during this government shutdown, because you guys pretty much didn't give it out, trying to make sure American people was still able to go through so they go see their family and travel the world. Let's take a listen.
So today we are announcing that we are going to be handing out bonus checks of $10,000 to TSOs, to agents who work for TSA who served with exemplary service. And what that means is that we are going to not only continue their paychecks like they should have received all along, but also they're going to get a bonus check for stepping up, taking on extra shifts, for showing up each and every day, for serving the American people, and taking seriously the mission that the Department of Homeland Security takes seriously and that they take seriously every single day, and that's keeping the American people safe while they go and commute across the country and while they do their work and business and take care of their families. So today we...
There you go. Shout out to the TSA and the TSO. So Hakeem, your thoughts on them getting a bonus for all their hard work they were doing during the government shutdown? Oh, then I keep stepping away. But like always, guys,
I'm here.
Go ahead.
I'm here. My shit was on mute. So we gotta give these guys credit because they are putting in work. They haven't took a day off. They're no different than Marines and soldiers, and I want to salute them for protecting us for flights and borders. You name it, TSA deserve their respect and their honor. And I'm gonna land right there.
And Hakeem, that was beautifully said. I don't got no pushback, nothing else to say. Like always, thank you guys for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We over and out.